Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? What shall the title say? Fresh OP10 English. Fresh Ascended Heroes. New box break. New binder break. Boner break. Hey, what's up, guys? We're starting late. It's not an accident, though. I posted a long form video, which everyone had been asking for. And then I realized I probably shouldn't hit the live button immediately after I post it. So the video is about 35 minutes long, so I waited 35 minutes to post. I didn't want to sabotage the video, basically. We're live for Thursday evening. So we're starting a little bit later. As a result, we'll run this stream till 8 p.m. So it looks like we're going to get about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Still not as long as I would have liked. I went walking today. It was a really nice day, and I went walking. I got a healthy walk in. I was like, damn, I need to do this more. I haven't been on a good walk since I got ill. So, I was walking. I was just feeling like tired, man. I was like, dang, dude, I'm not getting enough exercise. So that was good that I did that today. All right, what we got? Or maybe I'm still recovering, So, we're going to be opening up some, we are going to be opening up some Sarah Dusenberry cards, I suspect. Yes, Miss Sarah Dusenberry. Give me a minute here. Let's see. Let's jump over into PayPal. Let me get that order together. Hey, mister, I have a CGC Pristine Celebration Sard. Would you hold it or sell? I've got one of those too. I don't know how many of those they issued, but you've got one and I've got one. Wait, you talking about the metal one? What do you call it? Oh, hold on. Let me open up the iPad. Let's turn on the iPad. Then I'll be able to see everybody's happy comments. You'll all be like, hey, mister. Let's jump over here. We got our steel drums playing because we're on our island. I'm an island boy. We'll pause this and we'll pull this up. All right. Pristine Celebrations. So are you talking about the metal one or the rare holographic one? Because I got a pristine metal one. And I'm not selling. I'm just holding, man. What's up, miss? Hey, how's it going, man? So, Miss Sava. Box PRB2, 5 OP13 Japanese packs, 5 Phantasmal Flame packs, Poke Jumbo pack, Japanese. Sorry in advance. Bro, what is she trying to do, man? Great video mystery. Yeah, I held off going live, and what I did was I played my own video. And what I did is I waited till the whole video played through, then I hit go live. So that's what I did there. That's why this live stream started a little bit later tonight. We have a new video out, guys. She wanted a box of PRB2, so she shall have this box right here. Okay, where am I going to put Diane's stuff? Diane needs a spot. Maybe right here. All right, that's Diane's stuff. But she also needs 5 of the OP13s, which we need a new box for that, and a jumbo Japanese pack. Hey, what's up, Mr. LaFlame? How's it going, man? Hope you're having a nice night. How about that crypto drop, man? The Bitcoin? That is a very fun talking point. It gets everyone talking. Let's go this way real fast. All right. I haven't checked on it since the video got posted, but I said, oh, this is the perfect time to make a video. Let's see. Bitcoin. It's all about drama, to tell you the truth. Drama is very important. It's holding at 63. Let's see, mister, they arrested someone sending fake ransom notes to the mom that was taken hostage. What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What mom that was taken hostage? Did you see Bitcoin down? Yeah. Yes, I happen to have seen that. And indeed I have. Let's go ahead and open up the stream chat and get the website posted, shall we? All right. Oh, I heard about the mom situation. Let me pause this. There's a hostage mom. Let me go ahead and hit copy. Okay, let's see. Oops. We're pinning the website. Good Morning America host mom was taken hostage. Big story. What? Let's see. Mom taken hostage. Savannah Guthrie's mom taken, sheriff says. Blood drops found. Kidnapped in the middle of the night. Taken from her home against her will. Still missing. She was taken on Sunday. Ooh. That's wild, dude. The FBI is offering $50,000. That's it? Only $50,000? God, dude. I hope if I get kidnapped, they offer more than 50. I'm not even as important. She's part of, I'm just a YouTuber. 50,000, that's it, huh? Yeah, we hope to find him. We don't know if we will. What? They're saying a knot will be read at 5 p.m. A note? Hola, Mr. and family. Hey, what's up, Wally? Crypto's not going anyway. Might want to look into buying the dip. I'm buying the dip. I'm buying the guac, bro. Hey, we got to host a One Piece break, guys. What do you think? Maybe one of these fresh OP13 boxes? I'd love to see one opened. So you guys might have not seen this, but yesterday this box moved by 4 spots. So people already bought 4 spots in the Astral Radiance. Yes, I made a long form video today. You guys kept asking for a 2026 predictions video, so I went ahead and did that, okay? Ooh, the binder break's getting a little fatter. Squirtle, Snavy, Passimian. Yeah, sometimes when people are most negative is when it's best to buy in. We are Erica's Tangela, Omi Star, more like Homie Star. Just tons of stuff in here already. Look at that at the end. Beautiful, man. Drapion, Dedenne, 2025 Lytton. That's the 25th celebration. Now, we also... Wally needs help capturing his routes. It's past 5 here. Nothing red yet. Here's some vintage stickers with a little Psyduck in there. And then here is some Naruto. Here is an Old Maid Ditto. Here's 2 Rayquazas. Here's a Bullet Bill and a holographic Noctowl. A little bit of filler there, but the Naruto is fun. There we go. So the bag's a little bit fatter now. So this is the current binder break. All right, cool. Where do I put this? I don't know where to put it. Yes, happy Thursday. How are you guys doing? It's Thursday. Thursdays, sometimes it's a busy day. I started late because I made a long form videos, almost 40 minutes long, and then I posted it and I realized I shouldn't go live immediately after posting. I should wait at least 40 minutes. That's why we started at 5:44. And here we are. Hey, what's up, Mr. Milo? It's past 5 here, nothing red yet. So I tell you what, I don't see any orders in the queue immediately after hitting go. So let's start putting together, let's start putting this together for Miss Savaduzababe. She's a big fan of the jumbo Japanese pack break. So I'm going to start putting this together. And I think the way we like to do it is we like to take these whole boxes out and just start piecing everything one by one. We got this. I don't think this is part of it. We got one of these. Okay. We've got one of these. All right. That's a good start. We're making a jumbo Japanese pack break. Just finished your video. Very good. Yeah, if I started the stream too early, people would miss the video. That's why I figured people who clicked on the video right away would not complete it. And I didn't want to ruin the watch time. All right, so the last pack of this, but I think I have another box of that was open somewhere, right? You're getting one of these. Very good. It feels so weird with the shield instead of a wrench. That's because you're shielding me. You're shielding me. You're my protector. I'm your princess. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Here's Pokemon Go. Here's this guy with the hat. I'll protect you. Yeah, it's pretty corny. The wrench was better, let's be honest. Here's Obsidian Flame. Here's... Journey Together. Battle Partners. Pokemon Black. Pokemon White. I noticed that yesterday. I wonder why they switched it to a shield. Somebody at YouTube needed a job to do, so they said, you know what? Let's do a shield. And so they decided to make it a shield. There's 1, 2. Is this Pokemon Go? Yeah, it's Pokemon Go. 3. So that's triplet beat. We already got one of these. And now back to shield. I'm like, eh. Do you hear this music? This music's very cheery. We got some classic Nintendo. Here. Do we already have one of these? We already got one of these. All right. We already have one of these too. But we don't have one of these. And we already have a rocket pack. I don't think we do. This is for Miss Sarah. Oh, there's Sarah. Hello, Sarah Doozleberry. There's Sarah. She came in just in time to see all her Pokemons. We already got 151, right? Pretty sure we did. Yep, already got it. Ah, we already had a rocket. Okay, hold on. See, this is a big problem. I've got multiple boxes. I've got multiple bags of this stuff open. Here, let's toss it over here, maybe. So where were we? We were... Oh, it came out of this bag. I see. I need to put this with the other rocket bag, wherever it was. Was it in the first slot? I don't know where we found it. Here's Snow Hazard. And here is Fusion Arts. Now we've got Ancient Roar. Rawr. These say pack grade on them. Here's this bad boy. Here's this bad boy. Here's this bad boy. Put that away. Yeah, okay, and then one more. You need one of these. All right, like the stream, TCC gang. That's right. How's it going, guys? I posted my 2026 predictions video, so if you didn't watch it, be sure to watch it after the stream. Anyhow, hope you all are doing right. Need a new slab card right now. I finished the Halo card. Or you can watch it when you're eating dinner or something. That's why I like to watch shows. Mega Dream. Is there a Mega Dream in there? I don't remember putting a Mega Dream in there. Yeah, there's a Mega Dream in there. So let's see. Let's see if I see any packs that I didn't recognize us pulling here. Yes. Check for Future Flash. Okay. Yes. Yes. Future Flash is the only one I'm not sure about. Well, shucks. Need a new slab away card now that I finished the Halo card. You can check the Pricey Slabs channel. I can show off some of the Pricey Slabs. All right, we got Barrieth. Let's see. We're looking for that. Oh, you're not supposed to have two of the same pack. Oops. This one goes back. Let's put it over here for now. All right, let's try that again. Ah, yes, no Future Flash. All right, everybody, bear with me. I have to go find a box of Future Flash. I believe that's what must be done. Future Flash, where are you? All right, here we are. Mr. Predicts sardines are the hold for 2026. Hold and do not sell. You don't want to paper hands. There we go. Very nice. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Tossing that. Ooh. Nice video early, baby. Here we are. Thanks, man. I see no shield. All right. So there is the Future Flash. The question is, which box shall hold the Future Flash? Should it be this one? Should it be this one? Make it this one. All right. There you have it, Miss Sarah. Ooh. Let's go ahead and open this up. We're working on Sarah's order. She had a mega Japanese pack. Let's fix this camera. How's this camera looking? I messed it all up. Okay. I'm having trouble on your website changing the address that I want my cards shipped to. Oh. Really? Okay. Well, there might be a way for you to just leave me a note telling me where you'd like to ship it. Like, for example, here's a trick you could use. Go to custom payment and send me 1 penny. Just send me a penny for free, okay? Just give me a penny. And then when you purchase it, in the notes, say, hey, please ship here instead. So that's one workaround. Think of it like a workaround. All right. But that's interesting that you're having trouble changing the address. Obviously, that's important. There we go. Ooh. Cold. The jumbo pack break is good to go again, by the way. We have a fresh jumbo pack break. This is the Japanese jumbo pack break, which you can actually just order one of these. It is. They're kind of a pain in the butt to put together, but, you know, they're fun. All right, you got a little Deontay. She looks really nice. That's cool. Here's Scarlet's. Klauf. Oh, Klauf. May need to delete the old address, maybe. I don't know. There's probably a method, you know. All right. Tonight, we've got Ascended Heroes. Those are being sold at $19 per pack. Ascended Heroes. Ooh, Serena. We're still looking to pull our first SIR. A big chunk of those were open in the daytime. So those have been moved forward by quite a lot. Checking this. All right. We had to check for a Ditto card, right? Ooh, so far, so cold, Miss Sarah. Here's the Incandescent Arcana. Wait, that's not what this is called, right? No, this is called something else. I always forget the name. You got Reggie Lucky. I travel a lot with work. Oh, cool, man. You did a lot of traveling, huh? That's a cold one. Here's Lucario. I still see a wrench. There we go. Now here's a Weeping Bell. More like Weeping Smell. Here's Black Bolt. Oh, Amola Lola. Ala Mola Lola. Whatever his name is. The Sunfish. All right, how about Battle Together? Nope. How about this Charizard? Nope. Dang, so far, so tough. Oh, goody, a second AR, but it's the Poop Beetle. No! All right, how about Electric Battlefield? Nope. Future Flash. Okay. Well, you've pulled an SR now, but it's not an SIR. But now you could probably say this is more similar to opening a whole box of Pokemon now that you've pulled an SR. It's pretty lucky. Here's Lucario. Ah! Ivysaur. He's looking pretty smooth. All right, we like Ivysaur. This is officially a little bit more tolerable. I was getting scared for you there. Double SRs today. All right, not bad in the end. The very last pack hands out a second SR. The pull rate was not so bad after all. It was pretty stinky at the start, though, you gotta admit. It was looking bad at the start. All right. What are we listening to? What's this Oakley Dokley music? Oakley Dokley, neighbor. Boo-ba-doo-boo. Nah, I've heard this one too many times. I don't know. Man, we need some music so bad. Do-do-do-do-do. Pokemon music from when life was easy. It's just the same music. Why is it like broken? It's not working. Let's click on this. Well, it's like my YouTube is broken or something. Let's try this again. There it goes. Weird. Wouldn't let me skip forward in the song. Why are they so like quiet? He's edited them. Doopy-doo. All right, let's turn this down. Good video. Thanks, mister. No problem, man. Good round in the end. Yeah, right at the end, she did much better. Was just seeing your video. Yes, I'm glad you finished watching before joining the live. If you clicked out of it, it would have hurt my algorithm for that video. All right. Golduck. Ooh. Golduck, huh? Boop, boop, boo, boo, boop, boo, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doo. Oh, so 2 SRs and 3 ARs. Luckily, you pulled this Ivysaur because he's actually a good AR. And a couple of these goofy guys. So, Sarah, that's your jumbo Japanese pack. You guys like watching the Japanese jumbo pack? It's fun. We're not done. Where'd I put your stuff? Oh, here it is. So, your 5 Phantasmals. Ta-da. And we have to get some OP10 Japanese out. Fresh Ascended Heroes. Did you end up getting more? Yes, I have another case of it, okay? Another tech sticker case if you're interested in more. What was the last tech sticker case? We went through a whole box of it, a whole case of it. And all we pulled was 1 SR, the Sprigatito. We pulled a lot of ARs, though. And then that was 36 packs, was it not? It was pricey. So here's Carvana. Ooh. You need to buy the dip, LMAO. I really shouldn't, but something's calling to me. Shahir, 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 Shahir. Sacred Charm. Ooh. Here's Palma, Prinplep, Mega Sharpetal. So you pulled Sacred Charm. That's pretty good, right? Here's a Flagon D's. Look at that Flagon. Wow, the centering's immaculate. Holy, that might be an easy 10. I mean, that's not bad as a 10. I imagine Flagon's always been decent. There you are. So you got your nice Flagon with your perfect centering. I should have put a bet on it. He had 2 cases. I was a rat. We are. All right. It's not like that. It's not like that simple. Here's flat because the amount I have fluctuates as the days go by. Some sells, some arrives, you know, so it's about how much I have left for that day. So so there's that. Now you need a whole box of PRB2. All right, here we go. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Saw the hairline today, mister. Looking good. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of old, bro. I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I got crow's feet. I got freaking gray hair. Karis calls me a silver fox. I tell her I age like fine milk. Okay, you ready? I used to be sexy when I was young, man. Now I'm like some fat Pokemon card store guy. I'm like the guy from The Simpsons. Whatever. The guy who does the comic book store. Saw the hairline, Mistress. Battle Styles, really? $40 a pack? Battle Styles. Like English Battle Styles? That's on the menu at all? I didn't know that was on the menu. Battle Style. You're talking about English Pokemon Battle Styles? Mister, just get some Botox. Mister, does that mean you spoil? Something like that. There we go. Spoil my sugar babies, of which I don't have any. Take the Silver Fox compliment. Appreciate it. The Vintage Box Break. Oh, Astral Radiance is a $40 break. It's Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance is the current box break. $40 to buy you get a custom booster pack if you buy in. That's what you're buying, actually. And then there'll be a total of 13 packs, and one of the packs will contain, a booster box in it. So this is an SR, this is a full art, and this is a Gold Dawn. That's a lot. All right, there's your Gold Dawn. Here's your Altar Shanks. And here's your SR. So it's basically an expensive booster box with a lot of trash for the tech stickers. Yeah, there's a lot of trash involved always. Pokemon probably filling landfills up. Come on, Pokemon, do better. Ta-da! All right. So, leaving this. Could you give me a deal on a case? I think you mentioned doing that. I cannot. Not for Ascended Heroes. I could do that for OP10 if you want to buy the whole case out right now. I could do that for... I might be able to do that for Mega Dream. If you want to buy a whole case of Mega Dream, there is no way to do that with Ascended at all. Here we are. Here's Trafalgar Law and Shanks. There it is. Here's, let's see. Ooh. I figured it would apply since it's so small, but I figured I'd ask. No harm in asking. It's a scary product right now. It scares me. I think it scares everybody. Here we are. Ooh. Keep the hollow sounds good. We'll set those to the side. Trafalgar Law. Look at that Trafalgar. OP10 listing updated. Why, thank you, Timmy. All right. Ooh. Captain Purplebeard. Captain Flurplebeard. It's Blackbeard. My favorite Pokemon is Monkey D. Luffy. They're going to do booster boxes, aren't they? I didn't see any pre-sale. For what? For, no, they'll do booster bundles for Ascended, but not booster boxes. They might be trying to phase out booster boxes, you know? I feel like they don't want them anymore. Because they just release booster bundles of everything now, you know? There we go. All right. Scoopy doopy 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 doo. Now, we're not done with this order. We actually have one more piece of the order, right? Where is it? I don't remember where we were looking at it from. I think we were logged into PayPal. Turn this down. Oh, my. Do you guys get tired of the same music? Somebody should make a music recommendation. It's Kip. Hey, how's it going, Kip? All right, so we're logging in over here. Scoopy dooby doop doopy dooby. All right, we're jumping over here. Special sets never get booster boxes. Yeah, it's true. They started getting this thing called booster bundles, which is odd because they're very similar to booster boxes. Payment from online shopping, $40. What the hell does that mean? That sounds like a new guy. All right, so 5 OP13 Japanese. That's what it was. Let me go get those OP Japanese boxes. I'm back. So I got two things, a full sealed box to keep in the room and a second box to open. All right. Whew. I'll turn this up slightly. Any breaks talks, trying to jump on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There it goes. All right. Plenty of OP13. I'm trying to get you guys that OP13 English manga. It'll be our biggest pull ever if we pull it. There it goes. Ready? All right. Do 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 do. Skadooby doop, be doop, ba doobity bones. Oh, Goldie Roger. He looks so nice. Mr. No EB3 English coming in right. That's right. No EB3 English. No OP14 English. And it's because this dummy hasn't shipped it to me yet. Even though he keeps saying he will, I'll ship it by Wednesday. Okay. It's Wednesday now. I don't see it shipped. If he hadn't said that, I would be like, give him my money back. Is he playing me? Here's your Shanks. And then I accidentally ordered a case of OP10. I didn't even realize I was doing it. So we got a case of OP10 now, which is fine. I'm sure it'll sell through over time. Ooh, yeah. Look at these fine gentlemen. So that is it, Miss Sarah. That is the whole order. Thank you so much. Okay. There's a couple more hollows here. I can remove these if you like. You're being way too nice about it. Yeah, because it was supposed to ship when it came out. And I'm ready to go nuclear, man. I'm so tired of dealing with guys who don't deliver the product. I really am. It's a real problem. They take thousands of dollars from me, and then they don't deliver it, and I have to, like, fight to get my money back. All right. You ordering any new NFL sets for the year? NFL, it's not a top priority, but maybe. If only I knew what a good set was to order, you know, like if I knew what's going to go up in price over time. Because I'm not very good at picking out, you know, sport card sets that are appreciating, that are going up, so that next year they're worth double, whether they sell or not. Psyduck Break, Latios, Magneton, and Lapras. Ooh, Lapras. One of my favorites. Let's check the queue for fresh orders. You're being way too nice. Yeah, let's see if he responded, by the way. Did he respond? New messages. Nope. Says he's out of office. That's what it said last time. It said he was out of office, but he responded anyways. Let me take a quick look at how much this is selling for. Dude, what a dummy, dude. All right, let me talk to him. All right. Tibbity type, tibbity type, tibbity type, tibbity type. Okay. Let me hit refresh. I believe the Dragon Ball Beyond generation is priced at the collector's box price and not at the regular booster box price. It says Spark the Grizzly. Oh, very interesting. You might be right about that. So what is the next order? We can, now that I'm alerted to that, we can look into that. We do have a Mr. Shahir order. It's a pretty big one. And he says he'll take 27. 27 Ascended Heroes. Get comfortable. I'll be right back. All right, so we're in here. We got a fresh box. Let's make sure there were no mistakes on the website. We're all good. let's go ahead and pull this out. Toss them away. Come on, bro. Mom, bro. Doesn't want to peel. There it goes. I think I have a $5 credit. Can I use it for a bag sort? Hell yeah, bro. But first, let me do this. So 27 is 3 times 9. Okay. Yes, get comfortable, everyone. Let's get this over with. Sounds exciting. It's almost a whole booster box. Throwing that away. Okay. We got one. Snipping time. Snipping time. Snipping all your packs up. Just watched your stonks video. I started saving all the slabs people give me as tips, and I'm going to trade them all in for 1 card worth holding. Cool, man. There we are. Okay. You just got to walk around saying, will you do a trade-up challenge with me? Hey, hey, mister, I'm doing a trade-up challenge. Get the F out of here, kid. I ain't doing no trade-up challenge with you, bro. Some kid with dirty fingernails. I'm doing a trade-up challenge. I saw it on Leonhardt. I just did a card show at NTX and I went crazy. Yeah? I'm jealous of you, man. I stay in my house every single day of my life. I'm basically a monk. You guys realize that? I'm like, how do I describe it? I'm like a rat in his rat den. I never leave the borders of my home. You know how quiet and lonely that is? You're out there, you're at these card shows, you're traveling, you're having fun, man. Not me. I think you have to have a certain mental fortitude to not go crazy doing this. There we are. That'll kick my ass if I ask that. Hey, will you do a trade-up? I'm on a trade-up journey. You're not alone. You have us. Yeah. I'm going crazy. Mister's a recluse. It's true. We are. Okay. I dream of stepping out of my home one day, beyond the walls of the sanctum. I would dislike hanging out with you. You seem great. You would D-like? There we go. Let's see. I think he means I would dick-like. We're just slanging. Throw this away. Hello, Mr. TCC, sending a cyber bug. No, no bugs. Let's see. Tossing this. Woof. You're putting me to work, man. Look at this. You're going to have to call me the snipping hero. There we go. A dream of one day leaving the Shire. Yep. Card shows, coins and currency, gun shows. You see people and a ton of stuff in person that you enjoy collecting. And a lot of the people there have the same interests. Oh. So you're saying everyone has about the same level of autism at these shows. Oh, very cool. I went to a card show in Kansas City like 2 years ago. It was Collecticon. Kansas City Collecticon. I go to that. And it stank, bro. It smelled like ass cheeks. But you know what? I went again last year, 2025, and it wasn't that bad. It didn't smell so bad. I don't know if they did something about the AC or something to get the air circulated, but it wasn't so bad the second time. Mister only leaves the house for ramen. That's right. No, I have that delivered to me from Amazon. We have no ramen shops where I live. It's Cactuar Queen. Oh, yes, my queen. Yes. All right. Here's this. It's always the hardest on your first time. Here we are. Oops. Well, these packs are making me plenty hard. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We're at 21, so we need 2 more rounds. How is everybody? How is everybody? Oh. Hello, fellow humans. It is I, Cactuar Queen. I'm enjoying these human activities. I'm loving this human music. Okay. 1, 2. All this just to open some booster packs. Come on, Pokemon. Pokemon's messing with this, dude. Hello, fellow Homo sapiens. All right. Enjoying the festivities. Ugh. Man, this is gonna make my thumb hurt, dude. Having to peel all these back. It'll be worth it when the SIR pops out. I hope it. Dude, I'm hoping for you too. I mean, seriously, like if you just pull Gengar right here, that's good for everybody. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for the audience. Gengar, let's see him. We need 1 Gengar right now. All right, you guys watching? 27 packs. What could go wrong? So I have a big pile of these stickers now. Maybe I will ship those to you. I don't know. There we go. Where would they go there? They wouldn't fit in your bag. This man's destiny is in my hands. That's too much. I can't take the responsibility. It's scaring me. I'm getting existential here. God pack incoming. Ooh, a God pack. You could throw them in as freebies for other people. The problem is they don't fit into your bag properly, you know? So they're like too big. They're too big to rig. Let's snip this. Let's snip this. Let's snip this. Oh, yeah. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo-Dooby-Doo. So the Bitcoin bubble pops today. I wonder what else could pop. You think Pokemon's going to pop? The Pokemon bubble? You think AI is going to pop? You think the chip manufacturing is going to pop? There we go. What do you think the worth of anything is? Kind of a interesting concept. Like people actually badly want to own AI stock because they think, hey, this could go to the moon. People actually want to own some real estate. Stock market is also way down. I saw that too. Yeah, the stock market's down at the same time. Stock market down, crypto down. Will Pokemon follow them down, or has Pokemon just got to stay steady? I think it might stay steady, but you never know. You know, when crypto goes down, sometimes Pokemon card prices follow it down. Maybe that has to do with guys going, ooh, I don't want to buy Pokemon at a high price. I want to buy crypto at a low price. You never know. We'll have to see. We'll know in the upcoming auctions. There we go. I think TCG bubble popping as I'm thinking of liquidating my cards to buy the dip. There we go. Let me have a sip here. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just saying. I was saying, you know, sometimes you see cards go down in price as people go, oh, maybe I'll buy Bitcoin. Maybe I'll buy crypto now. But you never know. Like, I don't feel even slightly tempted to sell that Gold Star Gyarados. Here's Acerola's Mischief. Areola's Mischief. Wow. Oh, you pull an SR right away. That could be a bad sign, right? Like, there was only one SR in the last round, wasn't there? Mega Autono. There is a new Piplup Full Art. Which set? What? Okay, let's see. Tanamo Togepi, Clefairy, Holographic Fight Energy, which I just put down in the bulk. There it goes. All right. Now, as usual, I'll let you know that I am interested in the bulk cards. Here it is. Here's a little Pikachu. Yeah, I give you that Pikachu. Whoa, hold on. Okay, no, that wasn't a holo. Mega Eel Ectros. Okay, Mega Eel. Eat the card like the guy on Instagram. I'm not desperate for that kind of attention, man. I'll do okay. Here's Beautyfly. Ooh, such a beauty. Scooby-Doo, dooby-dum. Hoopa. Hoopa. Here's Stunkfisk. Rayquaza. It's Rayquaza, you dummies. You've been saying it wrong. Here's Dustox. Another Rayquaza. All right. Here's Camerupt. Here's Team Rocket's Archer. Erica's Vileplume, which I believe has been added to this set from the 100 start decks. Is it from the new set? That is only in blisters. What? There we go. I have a request. I'd really enjoy a TCC Charizard from you with a signature on it for my office. I know you've been asking a lot, but I would... I know you've been asked a lot, but I would really so appreciate it. I would compensate you. You would compensate me, you say. Ooh. I might be interested. I mean, what I would have to do, I'd have to find some kind of Charizard to sign. And then I don't think the signature is good unless you have me also encapsulate it. And I think we sold a TCC encapsulated Charizard for a decent little chunk to Mr. Ivan Ramirez. It was like 6 months ago, maybe. When your wife wants the Dark Doug Trio, but all you got is Cutie Fly. Hung like a cutie fly. Now, I think we have a saying like that. The saying goes, once she's had the Doug Trio, I guess you could say Dark Doug Trio. That adds a little spin. Once she's had the Dark Doug Trio, she can't return to the Wiglet at home. Okay. Mister's becoming the guy that sings the Pokemon theme. That's right. I've got the signature. I'll trade you a box of Pokemon 151 for my signature. It's actually going up really high. It's very valuable. Here you are. Here's... Oh, what? Woo! All right. Alt Art Pikachu. I didn't even know this was in here. Alt Art Pikachu coming out hot. There you go. Yes, says Shahir. Let me guess. This is like $1 million. It was worth it. Yeah? Good, 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 good. All right. You're the first person to pull that too over here. That's great, man. That's like a $500 raw card. Sweet! What do you guys think of that? And that's why Ascended Heroes is going to remain super expensive. Would you put a small phrase above it like, good luck collecting? Oh, man, like a phrase on the card? If I put a phrase on a card, it would have to be like a TCC phrase. Mister, it's 500, steal it. What Pikachu? There's no Pikachu. That was an illusion. Nah, here you go. He's right here. All right, so here's Frostmoth and Sharon. What? Ooh. Sharon. Here's Starly. Not yet, Zach. He's talked about bringing it back, but hasn't. Bringing back what? Bring back what? I swear YouTube hides half the comments from me. Here's Mega Gengar. Ooh, yeah. More like Mega Suck. What would the phrase be? Trying to think of what's been catchy over the last few days. I don't know. Here's Trevenant. Here's... I came to bother you for you a little. Here's Dragonair Dratini. Last but not least, last chance for a hit. Come on, bro. One more hit, please. Just some hollows, but that's okay. You pulled the Alt-Art Pikachu, so the round was good. Ugh. All right, you can all get jealous now. He pulled the Chase Pikachu card out of the set. Obviously, we've never seen this Pikachu in Mega Dream. That's because Mega Dream is only like half of the set of Ascended Heroes. Is the new Piplup Japanese only? That's a pretty cute Pikachu. I'm not going to lie. That looks great. I could see this card doing some numbers over time. All right. How about that, Mr. Shahir? Great pull. I was waiting for it. When Groudon gets a 10, are you going to sell it? That Groudon's getting a 9, dude. He's off center. I saw him when we pulled it. Actually, I should look at him again, but he's not a 10. He's a 9, bro. Though they gave that Gyarados a 10, the one that we saw listed on eBay. But I have a suspicion that that was a misgrade. Like, it was supposed to receive a 9, and the grader put down 10 by mistake. Lots of these hollows. If you see a slab on the table you want to trade it for, let me know. Like that Lapras could be traded for it. The Latios could be traded for it. All right. I like those hollows. They're in English. Well, no, actually, you removed the Rayquazas from it. It's not maybe that valuable. I'd probably do like $10 for them. The Rayquazas are gone. All right. Zach was asking about TCC Graydon. You know, I don't even see Zach. Oh, there it is, Zach. I want to get my TCC Charmeleon sketch and signature slab in a TCCG card. Miss Quip is drawing again. You guys want to see her drawing of an Espeon? I know Mike's side doesn't want to see that. Let me go ahead and create a clip now. So give me a minute. We're going up to... Let's see. I give the Rayquaza to trade at some point, waiting for something I like. Yeah, you know, we have the trade slab, which is usually just a junky slab to get rid of junky cards. The English hollows are a little nicer than junk. You could trade something like your full round of hollows for like a 10 of the Lapras or 10 of the Latios pretty fast. Okay, now, where was I going? I was going over here to the top of the channel. This shall say... Shahir pulls new rare Pikachu from Ascended Heroes 52 minutes in. All right, Shahir, you're probably getting a clip for that. It's kind of cool because you get bragging rights. Can Quip draw me a Snorlax eating Taco Bell? She probably could draw you a Snorlax eating food, like tacos. You can have a Snorlax eating tacos. I sent for a pack, says Edward. What? I could draw a Diglett or do a mushroom stamp for the most immediate value. Oh, could always draw a Diglett or do a mushroom stamp for the most of it. Is that where I stamp a mushroom onto the card? We did draw Diglett before. Did you know that? So we did some drawings in the past of Diglett and stuff, and those all sold for about $100 a piece. I think there was the last one that didn't sell was Torchic. I don't know where that went. All right, what do we got going on? Let me hit refresh. Sent to finish off the case plus the Pikachu pre-grade. Ooh. All right, let me hit refresh. So, but before we do that, we have an order for Randy Shiroma. He says, I need an EV. I had an EV slab and a small bag. Unsure of the bag, but I'd love to get my EV slab. Sounds good. All right, Mr. Randy. He is Mr. Randy. It is actually just one card, Randy. I don't think it's worth shipping. Yeah, your bag has a single card in it. How's that even possible? It appears to just be a common card. Oh, could you pull it out of a custom booster pack or something? All right, I'll set that to the side. You don't really want that. That's just a common junk card. But let's get you a label for your slab. You do want your slab. We're gonna get that. No problem, bro. Karis and I are playing Gears of War 3 campaign together now. That's pretty fun. Have you guys played any games together? We're just not sure what to spend our free time on because we've had little free time. Pretty soon we won't have any free time. Let's see. We got a lot of doctor stuff scheduled for the future. Lots and lots of doctor stuff. I'm good. I think I'm getting a blood test on next week, Monday. It's starting. The IVF stuff is starting. And we have to sign some kind of consent form saying other people can have our embryos or something like that if we die. How crazy. All right, you're having a baby? I'm having a baby. My wife just beats me. Might want to have Mike's side package the Pikachu clip with the Mega Gengar attack rare from the morning stream. Mega Gengar attack rare. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't know. Is that a very hard to pull card? I feel like the Pikachu could be pretty hard to pull. Show your girlfriend Tifa. All right. So this shall just say, well, she will search for slabs if I write nothing on it. So we'll write nothing on it. And let's bring up some fresh slabs onto the table. It's Adnat. What's up? Anthony. Wait, I can't remember your name. All right, we've got Ralts. Togedemaru. Pikachu for 74, apparently. Snorlax for 60, apparently. This guy, who we know his price is wrong now. His price needs to be 250. So these cards all need repricing because it's been a little while. They might have gone up. They might have gone down. Girls at Farmer Boys are hot. I was like, damn. What? You like Farmer Boys? I think he said he likes girly Farmer Boys. Kip, she likes the music. My husband and I are starting a family this year. Babies are expensive. Tried been craving the Taco Bell, but I got Farmer Boys instead. Oh, Farmer Boys is a restaurant. Okay. Now I don't understand. Thank you, Mr. Randy. Mashuruma. Love all the music. Love the Chocobo track. No, take that. L Raiders is trash, bro. We have Mr. Edward. He says 1 pack Ascended Heroes. So he is supposed to get this before you. He's going to have one of your Ascended Heroes packs. We're going to see what happens. The ones that you were about to open. So give me a second here. Ugh. Shahir says that's all right. Yes, he's getting the next pack. And then you get the rest. You'll have $19 left over. And technically, we can fulfill your order anyways. I would just go get more Ascended Heroes. All right, so this is yours. Doop-de-doo-ba-doop-de-doo. So if we're thinking about it, you guys, between the two of you, and really just Shahir by himself, you're buying out the end of this box. So Ascended Heroes is now moving to $20. I'm down to just a small amount, like just the last packs, basically. Ascended Heroes is now 20. Don't be shocked by this. It can go higher than 20. But that's all we have. We are just about sold out now. Let's see. We had a little bit of products that had built up over a few days, and now we do not. Now we are just about sold out again. Grab this. All right. I got my hit. I wouldn't mind if you get something, Edward. So there you go. Ascended Heroes is updated to be $20 now. Any big hits from Ascended Heroes? We're jumping back over here. Mr. Edward. Good luck. Ooh. I would really want the other Pikachu and Gengar. You could. You've got Azumarill. Yay! All right. Ta-da! So that's what you'll be getting is a nice Azumarill. That's lucky for our friend Shahir here. So, what are we doing with your stuff, Mr. Edward? You're over here, perhaps? Here you are. Ooh. That's right. You won the last round of the Jumbo Pack Break and the Binder Break the other day. That was crazy. Now, that's completed, and we move back to Mr. Shahir. It's crazy. So Shahir's kind of buying us out on our Ascended Heroes packs. Pre-grade on Pikachu and the rest of the Ascended Heroes. Now, since that 1 pack was purchased, you actually have 19 left over. But we can go get you another pack if you wish. We'd be opening the last of our product at that point. That's the end of it. I saw your face. Wow! Yeah, I've never shown my face before. It's a rare thing. Here we are. Ooh. P.S. I enjoy smacking those damn rats after my loot. People used to call me young and attractive. Not anymore. Man, I look like a mess, bro. Getting old. Older, fatter. Let's see. I made more than 120,000 last 1.5. Thanks to you, I focused on XY Evo Team Up Evolving Skies when they were cheap. Nice. Team Up and Evolving Skies were a big deal. Oh, you're talking about from the last video. You know, I didn't really get into specific sets to purchase, but I could do that in another video, what I think actually has a good chance. We are. Mister, isn't a blister pack 19? A booster pack, you mean, right? And no, now it's 20. It's 20 now. Wait, did you think that all 3 packs were $19? It was a single pack for $19. Not the whole blister, a single pack. And now they're 20. Mister, at least your hairline isn't like a lollipop got dropped on the floor. Yeah, I got a little bit of hair. Yeah, it's rough out here on this set, Mr. Edward. This is a primo set. But, you know, it's all in balance because you have a chance to pull some pretty expensive cards out of here. Okay, that's the end of that. I understand the confusion. It seems pricey, but no, it's 19 for one booster. Pretty balls, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you're owed one more pack. So my question for you, Shahir, would you like me to go get that or would you like to save $19? Let's go ahead and open this. I just turned in 97 hours for my work last week. 97 hours? Don't forget, guys, in that video you're watching, at the end, I mentioned we are offering for you guys to fill in a question and answers Discord server channel. So if you go back to Discord, you can ask specific questions, and I'll make a follow-up video answering those questions, okay? So that's in our Discord server. Let's see if there's already some questions in there. In fact, I'm going over there. It's the channel called Questions and Answers, and here it is. See? So you can go over there and ask any question you want, and I'll answer it. All right, you ready? Would rather save you the trip. All right. Well, I'll probably end up having to get them either way, so it's just up to you if you feel like keeping going. Here's, oh, little Slurpuff, one of the dumbest Pokemon I've ever seen. No, that's cool. Very pink. Here's Delcatty Petulant. Somebody likes Slurpuff. Not me. Mega Howlucha. I think I got a comment taken down on a Reddit page called Currency. I think I got taken down because I said I was being conservative about pricing. Someone was asking pricing on some bills. Here we are. That's crazy, man. Roly Poly. We got Victory Bell. Pooch Yena. Mewtwo. That Pokemon looks like a Torta. Here's Heliolisk and Dustox. Oh my god, look at that Dustox. I like the Dustox. He's cool, but you didn't get any of the Rocket Pokemon. You didn't get the Ensecrom. Actually, I don't know if you can pull Ensecrom or if he's been turned into strictly a promo. There we go. There we go. Thank you so much, Mr. Shahir. Nothing crazy in those last cards, but there were 2 ARs, but it was Dustox and Slurpuff. Very slurpy. Okay, so no Mega Attack Rare. Interesting. Yeah, the first box was a Mega Attack Rare and an SR. The second box appeared to be an Altart. An Altart, and wasn't there an SR as well? Yeah, there was an SR, an Altart, and then fewer ARs, actually. There we go. Keep in mind, Shahir, you got all these hollows you can trade with now. I'm very interested in them. I think as time goes by, they get less valuable. So keep that in mind, okay? Because more get pulled and they get older, and then I don't have to worry about acquiring any. Now, very good. Bounty spot for Pikachu, please. Yes, sir. You actually get 2 bounty spots. You definitely deserve it. You went real deep. That's the whole point of the bounty. You know, it's funny, Shahir, I don't even have a bounty chosen yet. You still doing tag grading? I must be blonde and can't find the price for grading. $30. $30. There you go, Mr. Shahir. How's it going, man? Okay. I must be blonde or blind. You know, I read a conspiracy that the whole blonde stereotype is like actually a racist stereotype. There it is. Where did that come from? Okay, that's Shahir. I don't know if that was true, though, or just the internet being the internet. Okay. Now, one pre-grade on the Pikachu. Could I trade them for sort of credit? No, they can't be traded for a credit. They could be traded for a slab that you like on the table, but for cash, well, they could be traded for cash. Okay, I'm going to make an offer on the bag for cash. I'll do $5 cash for the entire bag. So I shouldn't say no to that, but it's very, very different. So like, you know, if you wanted to try and make a good offer, you would try to take something like this home with you, one of these, right? You're trying to take something like that home with you. But if you wanted actual cash for hollows, I just get hollows all day long anyways. So over time, Ascended Heroes hollows will end up on my bulk one way or another. Somebody will trade them. And so you have to think of it that way. Now, when it comes to cash, real cash for these, or like credit, which is treated like cash, you know, I don't really want to buy hollows at all. I've never once in my life purchased hollows off like the internet or anything. They're just not valuable. There's like a trillion of them over time. You know how much of this product will be opened? So right now they're very fresh. And what I might do is try to pick through them a little bit while they're still fresh. But as time goes by, as a year goes by, you know how many of those hollows will be generated? It'll be like millions of them. All right, let's find this Pikachu. You got so many nice cards in here, like the Tangela. I don't think we've graded the Tangela. The Hitmontop could be graded. That's really nice. You could grade this Mega Charizard Y. Okay, now we're going to check Pikachu. Mega Gengar could be checked. You could check any of these Rayquazas. Beautyfly could be checked. So that's giving you some ideas. All right. Like trade slab credit just to use in the future. Nah, that's too complicated. For the, you just keep an eye on the table, see if something you like pops up. Okay, now, the good part. Ooh, I'm liking the centering. You could have a 10 here. So it's not perfect down here. Don't bother with Beckett. But this looks PSA worthy. Ooh, it's close. So you got some off-centering left to right here, but I actually think it's close enough that it might be a 10. Oh, yeah, I'm liking the surface. He might have a 10 here, guys. What do you think this will be in a 10? $1,000? Could be $2,000. Hopefully it's 2,000 because you got to make some money back. You went deep. All right, it's looking good, bro. I'm loving it. Where are my Somalians? Well, okay, so we'll slide this back in here. This one's definitely not meant for BGS. It's too off-center, but it looks like it could be in the range of a 10. There's slide-off centering left to right. Okay, that's why I'm noticing. This corner is a little bit smaller. And otherwise, it looks fantastic. The corners are good. There's no white dots. I didn't see any flaws, like surface flaws. You have a strong chance at a 10 on that one. I'm not going to write on it because you're going to remember that. So I don't think it requires any writing. I would give that an even 10, not a 10 plus, not a 10 minus. I'd give it an even 10. Okay, good luck with it. I'll send it in. Yes, I'd love to get that graded. Pikachu, Pikachu. Man, that sounds great. All right. Whew. You know, that means you really struck gold. Once you, Pikachu to PSA, once you see that a card has a chance at a 10, that's the final step. That's the final, you know, part of the gold searching that you need. That's when you truly have a nugget. Because you might pull a hit out of a box, and then you look closely at it, and you're like, oh, that's a 7. You know, like the guy who pulled the Topps Naruto card, and it had a flaw on it. But when you pull this out and it's got all the markings of a 10, or perhaps we should say the lack of markings, you know, because it's so clean, you're really in good shape at that point. Look at that PG looking cute, bro. So we're going to have to send that PSA submission out early to get him on his way soon, huh? We got an important card in here, guys. All right. Good. Looking good to me. Wow. Okay. You must be feeling very good about this. We're going to say P for PSA. Look at that. Are you guys not jealous? I'm a little bit jealous. I'm going to have to get me one of them Pikachus. See what else we got over here. Yes, we got some recent cards. Let's pick out some cards, huh? I'll toss this to the side here. Now, look at this. So that was Sean Gallagher sending that to tag. Look at that. I picked up the Primal Groudon. Let me take another look at it. I don't know. Looking thin on one side to me. I think it's probably a 9. Mega Ampharos, definitely thin on the bottom. Yep, you can see it on the back too. Probably a 9. Probably 2 9s right there. Mark J. Valerian. Little Whalmer card. Look at that Mark card, dude. And look at that Chad Artinger card. Wow. Some beautiful cards being sent out soon, guys. Don't you love to see it? Cool stuff. Flat and repair. What is this? I don't even know what this is. And then we got a little Gengar, huh? All right. You think the Burger Chew will go back up? Most graded Pokemon card ever? Maybe. Well, I think that if the McDonald's collaboration is announced and people notice Pikachu's not in there, yeah, I think it's shooting right up at that point. It'll start bouncing instantly. But if Pikachu is in the collaboration, then I don't know. I don't know what happens at that point. It's a good question, isn't it? It's a good question. I feel like it might not be in there. I think there's a chance, or if it is, it'll be very different from the Japanese one. I don't know. All right. For people who already own it, they're crossing their fingers that it's a Japanese exclusive. All right, Brett says, not sure what to do here. Would like to send in my best 10 cards for grading, but want to pay you for your time, plus make an order to open live. Sounds good. So you want your best 10 cards sent in live. Okay, so if they're being sent to tag, that's $300 for grading. And then if you want me to sort of bag sort for you, why don't you send me like $10 for bag sorting? We'll pick them out that way. Does that work? So you send me $10 for some bag sorting, and then we'll grab your 10 cards, okay? There we go. Mr. Brad has a question. You think the Burger Chew will go back up? Whew. Yeah, that's great, Mr. Shahir. I love it when people go deep and actually hit the thing, you know what I mean? Like they actually get the thing that causes people to open. Like there's a reason why people open these pricey packs. It's because there's a chance for the chase card to come out and flip you over. Let's see what we got next. Oh, that's the payment for the grading. Perfect. Yeah, you're having a nice night. Now do me a favor, when it comes back from grading, just hold on to it. A lot of people sell those cards because they think that there's too many, or they think that it's just modern junk. And then later on, they're sad because it goes up in price. Now, this might take 4 years, but later on, they're sad that they sold theirs. You got one that has a special memory attached to it. So if you're a Pikachu fan, just keep it. Kip F, 10 Phantasmal. I want the Piplup. Do I have 10? Okay, we got a couple, but it looks like I need a new box. New box of Phantasmals. All right, give me a minute. I'll just throw this away. Wow, who pulled the Pikachu? That's top 5 card. That's Mr. Shahir. He pulled the Pikachu. Big bragging rights. He's going to get a clip and everything. I got a box of this. I got the final round of the Ascended Heroes. We have no more after that. Final round. Okay. Probably should have used a box cutter on it to get it open first. Good. Hope you've been doing good, Barrett. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Oops. Michael Pettiford. Okay, Michael Pettiford sent it in order. So this is for you, Mr. Kip. Good luck. Ooh. Lovely. Snipping this. Snipping this. Tomorrow is Friday, and Miss Alexis is coming in to do the shipping. All right. Tossing that. Ready? Now you've got Gloom, Suicune. We're looking for what? Prinplup? Oh, you want Piplup. Piplup reverse. I saw a Piplup common. We'll grab that for you. Eternatus. Ooh, he's definitely a stupid Pokemon. He's supposed to look cool, but he just kind of looks like, meh. All right. He looks like a computer virus, maybe. Here's a Yamper. He's been yamping it up. Here's a Viper. Here's Sakian. Now you need to pull the Piplup as a reverse holo, by the way. You still doing TCCG? So I have all the means to do it, but I don't have a person to help me with encapsulating, and so I just haven't really been working on it for a while. Just kind of been keeping it chill. But I have Karis actually tested the setup like a couple days ago, and it's working right now. So I could, if I wanted to, I could encapsulate anything I wanted. I'm just not working on it. Currently, I'm pretty maxed out with just opening cards and sending cards off to grade and all the other stuff in between. Hey, what were the odds of that? Hey, hey, all right. Dreams really do come true. Sent in 2 Cash App orders. Ooh, right. He pulled the Piplup on the first try. Now you don't need the junky version of it. What? That's so cute. Common plus reverse holo plus holo. Well, I can still get you the common version of it if you please, if you wish. I figured if you've got the regular standard one, you won't care. But that's my brain thinking like me. No, wait a second. Where'd we put it? Where'd we put your bulk? Well, is it right here? Oops. I just assumed he wouldn't want the common. Did you write the 19 as store credit? Oh, good catch. I might not have done that because we were still talking about whether to get it for you. Good catch. Thanks for reminding me. I got to get really good at that. Okay, there we go. So there's the common Piplup. But yeah, you might want the common. All right, now, Kip, where are we keeping you? We must be keeping you in a very Kip-like place. Ba-doop, ba-doopy, doop, doopy, 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 doopy. Caleb Ibarra. Keston. How full is this box and how old is it? Here's some Kendo Pelor clogging up my boxes. Kendo Pelor, huh? Wait, are you behind this laptop? Yes, you are. Because we used to keep you there, and then I said, where are we going to keep you now? And I said, let's put him back behind the laptop. Still a Kip box, no? Here we are. Yes, still a Kip box. Thanks, Kip. All right. Let's write Kip on this just to be sure, so there can be no accidents. All right, we wrote Kip down. Very nice. There we go. We got some nice brake slabs. You might be interested in them. Here is the lightning brake back here, guys, with 4 spots away. That's a Tag 10 Vintage Squirtle with 4 spots left. Here's Mr. Mime. Here's Heracross. Here's Jomi Pluff. And here's Grievard. Ugh. Jonathan Fernandez, delivery por favor. You got it, man. All right. Shipping. Did you have a bag? I'm going to check for your bag now. Jonathan Fernandez. Here's a John Regan. Joey. Jonathan Santiago. Jonathan Sylvester. Here's a Jonathan Fernandez. All right, there it is. All good. Let's get you some shipping. Where's the countryside banjo music? Where's chicks? You want some countryside banjo music? Let's turn on DK Rap. DK Rap Smash Brothers? Ah, there we go. All right, here's our banjo music. So Jonathan Fernandez. Let's see if we've shipped him before. Ooh, we might have him already. All right. Yes, we've already got your address. Perfect. And we're going to add a little bit of weight to the label and hit print. Mr. should be a voice actor. Do you think investing in Pokemon that have only a couple of iterations on the TCG is smart? I.e. Bondly, Kupfu, Kadabra. Yes. Yes, I'm leveraging highly leveraged markets to collect all the Kupfus. You see, they're not properly getting enough iterations. Just imagine me with like a little bubble smoke pipe. That's how it sounds when people get too scientific with Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's just Pokemon, dude. The more scientific it gets, the more it's sort of like, ooh, I'm out of here. All right, let me grab this. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I probably use stinky words like that. How often do I use stinky words? Thank you, Mr. Jonathan Fernandez. The shipping is prepared. Miss Alexis comes in tomorrow to do the shipping. Now, who is actually next? Who has waited the longest? Not Mr. Brett, because his order is 2 minutes old. I believe it's this guy right here named Oscar Resendez. 3 packs of Ascended Heroes. All right, so give me a second. Let me go crack these open. It's going to take a second here. I mean, you have a rip and shop, so you clearly are heavily invested. Ah, yes. I heavily invest in waifu cards. So basically, I look at the girl cards that are hot, and I go, ooh, that's hot. There we go. My credit, sorry. Oh, yeah, let's get that $19 written down for Mr. Shahir as well. Jeez. This hobby generates so much trash, bro. All right. So we are down to the last round, and we need to write you for $19. Wait. We got to write you down as Shahir. 19. There it goes. So you got your card. And let me hit refresh on this. Okay. And I want to test this out as well, if you'll excuse me. Let's see. Let me hit pause on this. DK Donkey Kong. He's the leader of the bunch. All right. Good. All right. Whew. We're all set to go. Mr. Oscar. I sounded static on a TV from the 90s. You sound static. Did you write down that $19 store credit? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. All right. Ready? Ascended Heroes. Ooh. Time for some snips. Do 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 do. Here's a Rufflet, Camerupt, Entei, Skitty, Bonnet, Pecharunt. Come on. Snowrunt, Helioptile, Pincurchin. You ever heard the music from Jet Grind Radio on Dreamcast? No. No, you sound static. I sounded static? It's me, Static Shock. Remember that TV show? That was like from the 90s. Here we go. Ah, the 90s. The 90s were better. Gen 1's better. Do you not get striked for Nintendo music? They strike me all right. They strike me with free ad revenue. Doop 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 doop. All right, so now the oldest order is Tyler Davis, 5 Phantasmals, 5 Mega Evolutions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Mega Evos. Uh-oh, do I need a new box of Evos? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Meow, 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 meow. 2 Ascended Heroes. You can't get striked for video game music. There were big fights about this in the early YouTube days. It actually wasn't that long ago. When I was working on the TheCardconomist channel, back when I had total anonymity on the internet, I ran into all kinds of problems with copyright when trying to use video game music. And it wasn't until partway through growing that channel that we were able to use the music we wanted. Something changed, like, in the middle of it. Nintendo does it. Yeah, Nintendo can be a harsh mistress. Nintendo could be like, nah, you can't use our music. Nintendo, why would you do this? Nintendo's rough. All right, so here we are. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a big order. $138 from Tyler Davis. Thank you, Tyler. All right, let's see what's going on. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 music, also forever in my brain. Okay, snipping this. Donkey Kong music is so decent. Okay. All right. Little snippy whippy. It's already 7:12? How? How did so much time go by? Oh my God. There we go. Gonna take you for a ride. What? Hey, how about this Heracross as a gym break? Would you guys like this Heracross as a gym break? He's pretty cool. He's from Dragon Frontiers, is he not? Yeah, he's from Dragon Frontiers. He's a solid 8.5. I just count that as an 8 in my head. So I say, okay, this is an 8. That's a good high grade, and it's pretty affordable compared to a 10. All right, here goes. What do we got? Riolu, Lunatone, Doobie-doo, Shuckle. All right, we got a little Shuckle. I'm going to take you for a ride. Time is an illusion. Goonin time. There's Shuckle. There we go. Tinkatov, Hariyama. Hariyama. Here's, Mega Manectric. Oh. Here's Kadabra. Leo. Okay. Look like he's up to no good. We're in Phantasmal Flames now. Dugong. Doo. Oh my God. Dugong's so lame. It's such a girl Pokemon, bro. Only girls like Dugong. All right, some hollows. Here's some hollows. Here's Oricori-O. Boink. Here's Darumaka. Silly Darumaka. Here's Hunchcrow. Here's... Oops. Oh, I'm seeing gold. Woo! What we got? Oh! Mega Dragonite. Golden. Mom, get in here! Mom! Little off center. Wow, he looks beautiful. Oh, so pretty. That's 5 bazillions. If you guys didn't know how that translate per dollar. Mom! Mom, get the camera! Let's see, okay. You ever see some people like turn red and start shaking? All right. Wow, we're doing good, guys. We got Pikachu. We got a golden card. Okay. Dragonite. $549 on TCG Player. Wow. All right, there you go. There you have it. We had the hot ones, baby. Ooh. Ah, my back. My back hurts from carrying all these big, heavy hits. He's resealing the packs with hits. All right, that's going to be another clip. Let's get this set up. He's resealing it, I swear. Here's Tyler Davis. Golden Dragonite. And this occurs 92 minutes in. All right, 92 minutes. So Shahir gets the Pikachu. Tyler gets the Golden Dragonite at the 92-minute mark. What hollows again? What are you talking about? Okay. You have a bag. Let's go find your bag. Mr. Tyler, you can't keep getting away with it. You got to shake and say, oh, my God, like 20 times. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, guys. Oh my God. All right. I should do an opposite of that. What I should do is be like, what is this? Dragonite? Oh, he pulled a Dragonite. Yeah, what is that? Oh, it's like a Pokemon. He's not even a real collector. Definitely a scalper. All right, here we are, looking for grades. Can you look through the hollows on the table real quick? Okay, you want to look through your holographic cards? Is that what you're saying? Here's some holographic cards for you, good sir. Duraludon's cool. Nah, he's off center. All right, Cinderace, Gumshoes. We need to get Trump to sign a Gumshoes card before he's dead or before he's no longer president. That one's off center and has a problem in the bottom left-hand corner. None of those. Tammy, did you get Dragonite yet? Law Pokerev, don't steal this Dragonite pull video. All right, let's put this over here. Here's Star Wars. Ooh. How rare you think that Golden Dragonite is? Did you know he pulled that card in 2 packs? What the? First Golden Dragonite pull, bro. You got some bragging rights. Here's Umbreon. Ooh, Umbreon. That Charger Bug's ready to go down. He's ready to be put down. Nobody likes you, Charger Bug. You ain't it. Next up, we got Mr. Brett. Okay, Brett sends a big order. Go through my bag, sending top 10 to tag grading. Let me know if there's anything you want to trade for a slab, and then 2 live custies, and then 2 Ascended Heroes, and then, boy, it's a good thing we did this in order, huh? That's why order matters. Remember, you heard me say oldest first, remember? So if we had done it out of order, that wouldn't have been fair. So we're always very fair. It matters a lot to me that we're fair. So, whew. Yeah, we were checking to see who ordered what when. I think the gold cards are the rarest. Yeah, it's interesting, though. The gold cards are the most rare, but they don't sell for the most money, actually, do they? They almost never do. It's always like an alt-art sells for the most money. But it is fun to see them. So, 2 of the Ascended Heroes, 1 XY Breakthrough. That's a big order, man. All right, let's get you those 2 live customs to get started. Yeah, that pull order matters, man. We got to do it in the right order all the time. Well, I feel like if I slap these down like this a lot, it's going to actually break the foil eventually. All right, let's see. 3, 1, 2. Yeah, that pull order is important. Gotta remember that. Here, oh, speaking of which, Bowser Poker and Chandelure. All right, you got a decision to make, Mr. Brett, if you want this card or not. All right, let's go grab it. I know exactly what it is because we were showing off the cards in this box in the morning stream. And there's just these really cool cards. Here, you ready? You're not going to believe it. This cool guy, graded pristine. So he's from 2015. That makes him 11 years old. So he's about as old as the XY era. And it's Retro Mario. That's what they're calling it, Retro Mario. So that's a poker card. Now, who prints this? Nintendo prints this. It's printed by Nintendo, just like a Pokemon card. This is printed in Japan by Nintendo. So you can re-roll it if you don't want it. Sounds like somebody else wanted it too, by the way. You can re-roll it. I'll put it back in the box and you can take a shot at another card. You get 90% on the re-roll. Let me know. And then while you're deciding that, let me go get 2 more Ascended Heroes. Give me a minute. Ascended Heroes. We're going to be sold out of this in 2 seconds, bro. I'll keep it. All right, he's keeping it. We'll try to get another one of those graded in the future. I don't know if he'll hit the pristine next time. That's what scares me. Okay, there we go. I'm just a trendsetter. What can I say, says Shahir. So here's 2 of these. So we got these 2 Ascended Heroes, 1 breakthrough. That's expensive. So we'll open these first because we want to see if you pull some big hit out of these. We'll want to send that out. All right. Oh, yeah. How much is this breakthrough? XY breakthrough, 105. Is that accurate? That seems too low almost. Let's see. Breakthrough, 105. Wow. Is it still at that price? Let me see. Might be time to update the menu. If it's that cheap, it's tempting to go buy a box and host a break on that. I like Breakthrough. It's one of the more rare sets from the XY era. 3,000 sounded good. All right, let me do this. All right, so the price on Breakthrough shall change from 105 to 125. Those old sets, those old rascally sets. Breakpoint is 80, huh? Might be time for me to go through and check all those. Those old XY products, man, they're cool, aren't they? But they're out of print. They are definitely out of print. We just finished our, we just finished our box of Ancient Origins, and we opened up another one of those, so there's 1 less of those in the world. All right, so we're updating the website as well, which takes a second. And now the website's updated. Thank you all of you for your patience. We tend to do price checks in the middle of the stream. That's how we get it done. All right, there we go. So Breakthrough. I was surprised to see that it was only 105 because I know this set is rare. Breakthrough tended to be more rare than the other XY sets. And I was thinking just 105? I was tempted to go buy one. All right, let's see. Let's snip this here. We haven't picked a new box for a new box break, by the way. What's the chase at AH? Ooh, yeah, what actually is it? Is it the Gengar or is it something else? I assume it's the Gengar. Here's Beauty Fly. Nice. Yeah, I assumed it was the Gengar. I don't know what it actually is. All right, so here's Zekrom. And here, oh, here's our XY pack. You ready, everybody? So that's 105 booster pack. He just opened right in front of your eyes. This is a breakthrough from 2015 that makes it 11 years old, just like the Bowser card, in fact. Noibat, Pikachu. Yes, Pikachu. An Angry Magnemite. Here's a little Yukimori Snubble. Remoraid. Snovers for your reverse holo. That's not bad looking. It looks well centered. And Simisear. All right, just a regular Simisear. Here's Snorlax as well. So if you think about it, that means that Pikachu could be a reverse holo. Snorlax could be a reverse holo. That's cool, man. Grade the whole pack. Here we are. Get the Snorlax in a sleeve. Get this Pikachu in a sleeve. And then we got our little Remoraid, our little Snubble. Put the Snubble in the front here. He's just a common. So let's take a quick look at your Pikachu, because we're looking for stuff to grade, right? 10 gradable cards. He's got a white dot. Let's take a look at the Snorlax. And he's going to fail as well. Let's take a look at your Snover. Just a little quick grade here. Okay, he's going to fail as well. So I hate to tell you that, but all three of those will fail a 10. Pretty fast to notice. Here's a little Beautyfly, though. That's fresh. That just came out. Thin on the bottom. So Beautyfly is not going to make it. All right. Let me toss this over here and toss these over here. Now, Mr. Brett, he's got a couple bags, wouldn't you say? Brett Love. You know, that's what's so cool about this right here. You bought some live custom, you pulled a slab. It's already pristine. It's already vintage. Pretty good. There's a value to that. It really is. I mean, it's still an RNG product if you like RNG, but it's already a 10. So I've saved you a lot. And you don't have to wait like 3 months for it to come back, or 6 months or whatever it is these days. All right, now let's take a quick look in here. I think in order, it's Gengar, Goldzar, Dragonite, SIR, Gold Dragonite, first Pikachu SIR, Mewtwo SIR, then another Pikachu SIR. Nice. So you got some cards here. Eevee, Entei, I like Vespiquen, Bellossom, Baltoy, Quagsire, Volcarona looks actually pretty nice. Beldum, I remember because I remember pulling it and looking at it. Here's Relicanth, here's Persian, here's a holographic Entei, here's a Magikarp, here's Baltoy, here's Unknown, here's a Metagross that looks pretty nice. You don't want to grade that. Well, you could, but... Ooh, and the best of the best. All right, that's probably going out. Of course, tag's really harsh on those Topps cards, but they have handed out 10s to me before. It's just really hard. All right. Metagross is going to take a shot at the Metagross probably. But here's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it because I feel like tag's going to be too harsh on these. I really do. I feel like tag's going to be super harsh on these because they have lips. I can see they have lips. And they look very nice otherwise. I'm going to advise you to send these to PSA. So these two right here look good, right? Good centering. And would I grade these? Yes, I would. But I'm not going to advise you to send them to tag. I'm going to advise PSA on those. That or you need card repair. You need somebody to smooth out those edges. And I could do it, but that's going to cost a ton. Because card repair takes a long time and it's tricky. And it takes a lot of concentration too. It takes a lot of brain power. So I have a lot of other things to be doing. All right, so these all have lips. I'm not sending these to PSA. I'm sorry, I'm not sending these to tag. These are for PSA, okay? They're going to go to PSA, not to tag. This guy, he could pass with tag, but I question why do that. Let's send that to PSA as well. Those are all going to PSA, Mr. Brett. Let's find something a little more solid to send to tag, something that tag will just be nice to, because tag is really nice to certain types of cards. You pick the 10, I'll trust your judgment. Those lips are meant to pray. These lips are meant for praising Jesus. This is too bad because you have very good blowjob lips. All right, let's see. That is too bad. Oh, yeah. Eevee, that's not going to grade 10. Now, these will probably grade 10, but guess what? Tag doesn't grade these. So it's tricky. Okay, so you got a bunch of English here. So it could be tricky to find 10 cards for you, huh? You got some hollows here. You can trade your hollows away for a spot in the Squirtle if you wish. We have a vintage Squirtle break going on. Let's toss these in here, shall we? All right, we're going to toss these in here like this. All right. I know you were giving up your hollows last time. You do have some of these lovely Topps Mario cards. These are really fun to grade. Okay, here we go. You got some cards in here. Now, here's the problem. This is going to take too long. We're not going to get it done in one go. We might have to do it later, too, okay? It's okay because we're not going to actually send off the tag right away. So we might have to work on this a little bit later if we can't get it done in a reasonable amount of time. Malamar, Kangaskhan. I like this Tyranitar. If you want to, I'll give you... Wait, is he like way off center and all that? He probably is. Yeah, he's got white dot. Never mind. I mean, I don't know if you want him or not. You might still trade him away, but let's see. Moltres, Kangaskhan, Cynthia's Garchomp, Crustle. Ooh, he looks really nice. Metagross. Oh, man, this Mewtwo looks cool as hell, dude. Mewtwo's cool. I like the Mewtwo. He's not too bad. Gyarados is cool. Tyranitar's cool. So anytime you get this Gyarados, Tyranitar, he's got dot on the opposite corners, opposite diagonal corners. This one's pretty clean, though. So, all right. So we're looking for stuff to grade. Misty's Gyarados will only probably net you about 60 if it grades 10. That's the problem with it. So, and it could grade 9. It's a gamble, you know. So it depends. Do they accept that these edges are, you know, do they accept the cutting on the edges and they turn into a 9, or do they turn into a 10? Like, what will they actually do with that? And if you get a 9, you're screwed. You wasted your money and your time. So your capital went to nothing, and you still have to sell it to get your capital back out. This guy's got lips as well. You know what doesn't tend to have lips? The Japanese cards. I don't know how many Japanese... Ooh, see, this guy has no lips on the card. Check this out. I'm going to teach you something. See that? Look how clean those corners are. Now, that's what tag grading grades 10. They go, yeah, that's a 10, bro. So let's take a look. We're going to look down here. Nice and clean. So we have like, what, 1 card for you to send in. And then it's not even perfect because look at the centering. It's fatter on the right than the left. So this is an off-centering card. But yeah, you got those lips. It looks pretty close. Something like this might grade 10 for you. Now, let's take a look at the Misty's Gyarados. So let's look. It's a subtle difference, but it matters. We're zooming in. Now look at that edge. Look at the edge on the card. See how it's got like this thing going on right here? So we've been paying very close attention to how cards fail 10. And it appears when the card has this issue with the cutting, tag just rejects it. And I don't know if PSA does, but I think they kind of do as well. It depends on how severe it is. So I think that the Gyarados is probably a 9, even though it otherwise looks pretty clean. I mean, the centering's not bad, maybe a little top heavy, but it's got no white dots. But it doesn't matter. It's got miscut corners. So you can call that whatever you want to call it, but it's like miscut corners. And a tag is certainly going to reject it. Let's see what Brett's saying real fast. You pick the 10. If it grades a 9, just put in the comments, grader must be smoking crack. Yeah, maybe. All right, so we got one for you. We got the Team Rockets Mewtwo, but we're kind of running out of time here, Mr. Brett. We're going to have to work on it later, and we got to check the queue and see how things are going, okay? So we got 1 card for you, but you can see it's not like something that happens in 2 seconds. What you're really wanting, you know, what you're really wanting me to do takes a lot of time where, you know, I'm picking the card for you, and I would like to pick you some good ones. Wow, that looks so cool. I say we send out a Topps card just to send out a Topps card. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we got to actually, since all your cards are English, we actually got to kind of pick through them and get ones that'll actually have a shot at a 10. See, he's wildly off center. Oh yeah, I love these promos, man. I'd love to help you pick out some that might actually grade 10. So look at this Mewtwo. He might have a shot at a 10, but to know for sure, we'll have to cut it open. Do you want me to cut that one open? Metal Mew, I don't know if they grade Metal Mew. PSA will, but that might be on their scope. That might be on tag scope right now. I don't remember. Did you open any Jap? Oh, what is all this? Oh, that's so nice. You opened up a pack of Rocket with me, huh? We'll take a quick look at those just for the fun of it. Oh, you got some of this Magic. That does tend to grade 10 a little bit easier. You probably got so much you can grade. Do it offline. No, I can't do it offline either because I got to be spending my time enjoying myself when I'm offline. And plus, I got a lot of other work. So we'll do it when we're online, when the stream's slow. That's the time to do it, if the stream's slow. But, you know, so this is like a multi-bag sort kind of situation. Ooh, this one looks clean. What is it? Rattata. It's always Rattata. My God, dude. It's always Rattata. How's this one? Ponyta. Another one we don't care about. There's Diglett. No. Oh, my God, bro. Why is this so hard? We could send in the Dark Gyarados just to send in the Dark Gyarados. I mean, he's worth it. Oh, what? He's got a slight bend up here. Okay, he's not worth it. He needs card repair. So that card needs card repair. The Dark Gyarados does. That sucks. What are the cards you have in here? Dark Muck, he's kind of cool. How's he look? No. All right, so let's pop this back in here. That sucks. Did we notice that when we opened it? Is it just the Celebrations metal card they don't grade? So I assume they don't grade the metal cards. You can double check by just going online and seeing if they have any for sale. But I bet you they don't do it. Oh, good. You can just see the back of this card. It's close. I mean, it's close. But I would lean toward this grading 9. See, the problem here, Brett, is you're getting a bunch of free pre-grades at this point. Yeah, we need to stop here and get it moving again in another time period. No, this card won't grade 10. This card will grade 9. You have a white dot on the tip of this corner here. It would still be nice to own it as a 10. I mean, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely card. So, you know, ultimately, you might have to forgo all of your cards grading 10. But it is possible to pick through your cards so carefully that we only get 10 cards. Cards that are like bound to grade 10 or very close to bound to grade 10. So it's possible to do that. It just takes a lot of time. And I can only allocate so much time before other people are waiting like an hour for their turn. All right, so here's Mewtwo. So far we got one real solid card. I've got a Metal Mew on Slab Away with a different streamer. Not sure when the card was graded, though. Here we go. So we got one really good card here, Brett. This one's a solid winner. And we're hoping for a 10 on that. And what we need to do is we need to dig deeper into your boxes. We just did one box, kind of took a quick look. We picked like a couple cards we thought would be cool. But when we really examined them, when we looked closely, just this one seems to have a good shot. You can grade anything you want. You can grade a bunch of 9s. You can grade a bunch of borderline cards that maybe most will be 9, but some will be 10s. Tops, we'll say 1. So there you have it, T1. We got to get that up to T10, right? All right, let's take a break from examining your cards. Ow, I just jammed my pinky. Let's take a break from that, and let's take a look at the queue. I've got a Metal Mew on Slab Away with the... I already read that. There we go. All right. So, let's see. Maybe there's nothing else to work on. No, we do have an order. We have Michael Pettiford. He says, for the Japanese OP14, 3 of the PRB2s. By the way, we have a fresh case of Royal Bloodline. There it is, English. You'll be surprised to know it only costs $13 a pack. Try it out, Royal Bloodline. All right, let's grab your PRB2s, which are selling way too fast. They're one of the only one-piece sets selling. So these are bound to get their price driven up because it's the only thing people want to open for some reason. I don't understand it, but the market seems to understand it. Here's Japanese OP14. We're right over here, right? Yes. 4 of these. Mister, there's a second Cash App order. No problem. Let's take a quick look at that as well. All right, so in the second order, he asks for Nikkei Invert Arena BT03. All right, so Nikkei Arena BT03. I think that's this one, isn't it? Yes. Ooh, and we're out, so I have to get a fresh box next time. Whew. All right, you just couldn't help yourself. Yeah, 1 pack of Nikkei Arena. I'll take 1 pack. Good. Sneeping up this. Good. Sneeping up this. Do you guys like those Star Wars cards, like this Star Wars Empire at War? Have you guys ever thought of having me host maybe like a break on one of those? Or maybe I just toss it up into the live custom, and if somebody pulls it but they don't like it, they just re-roll it. Here's Hair Guy. Rabbit Girl. Okay. And here's Boa Hancock. Oh. All right, lovely. Mister, I just sent an order and forgot to add comments on the order just sent through for break and shuffles. Also sent through the bag sort for 2 separatable cards. Could you give me more details about exactly what you purchased so that I know what to do when it's your turn? If there's no note, I got to know exactly what you want. Here it is. There's Luffy. Here's a cold one. I like that Luffy card. Here's an SR. There's a PayPal order, too. That's right. There's a PayPal order. Here's a HODL. And here's... Boop, 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 boop. This girl who's kind of like a milky cow. She's got, like, boobies. Star Wars break would be cool. Yeah, it could be like a Star Wars exclusive break for 10. Pretty hard to get those 10s. You know, I might have to go through like 50 or 60 ungraded cards to find one that looks like it could grade 10. And then maybe it gets the 10. Ooh. Okay. There it is. Mr. Michael, let's grab your bag. Mr. Michael. Tossing that in there. And tossing this in here. Don't forget, after the stream, I've got a video to watch. I made a video with the face reveal. If you've never seen my face, some of you guys have already seen it. I made a video today. You guys got to watch it. Watch the whole thing. Leave it running. It helps the algorithm. Here's Alex, one Halo Upper Deck. Alex, you should have said you wanted Halo. I got Halo coming out the wazoo for you. All right. There we go. So we had some big orders tonight. We had a big Shahir order, and we had a big Brett Love order. Brett, I'm going to toss you into the bounty, Mr. Brett. All right. And then also the gentleman who pulled the Golden Dragonite. He gets 2 cards. Golden Dragonite, which was opened by Mr. Tyler. Wait, what was his last name? Tyler Davis. Tyler Russ comes to mind because his name is Mr. Russ, but it's Tyler Davis. It's almost like 2 first names. I'm also having to wait until the stream is quiet for the bag sort. It's pretty small, though. If you ordered a bag sort, we're going to get you a bag sort, okay? It's just we sometimes have specialty big bag sorts, and they can be tricky to work on. Oh, right. So this can't go here anymore. It doesn't belong there. It belongs over here on my left now. We're storing store credit on the left now. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Is it a good idea to do that? All right. Mr. Alex, can I keep my Halo pack wrapper? Yes, suppose you could. Who do you think you are, Alex? Some kind of Halo pack wrapper guy? We got to play some Castle Crashers music in here. That's what we're lacking. Don't you guys think we're lacking that? Who remembers Castle Crashers? God, I can't open it. All right, there it goes. Professor Andrews. You got Discover Kamchatka. All right. What song is this? I recognize this. This is Metroid. The stories so far are Halo 3 ODST. All right, there you have it. Nothing crazy, really. Just some normal ones this time, Mr. Alex. I heard that the new Metroid didn't do too well. Is that true? Didn't they release like a new Metroid that didn't do too well? I'm going to say it. I feel like Nintendo games have kind of been, I don't know, subpar quality lately. What's up with that? Nintendo's been getting away with that for way too long. They got to kick it up into high gear. Remember when Nintendo released Mario 64 and it was like a freaking video game heaven or something? Like they just changed the world with one game. When do we get that again? When do we get a video game that's so good it's truly addicting? You know, I missed that feeling. All right, so we also have an order from Tyler Davis, PSA grade, the Dragonite, Pikachu, yes, the cheap one, and one more from my medium sack. While in there, if I have any Charmanders or stuff like that in Hollow, I'll send more. All right, you got it, 3 grades, and it looks like we're sending it off to PSA. It's sold as well as other Metroid games. Metroid just isn't a high-selling franchise. We are. You could be right. I don't know everything that goes on. So here is. If I could just get this Lunatone off of it. There it goes. Here is the Mega Dragonite. You said you also have like a simple Pikachu. Is he like a common? Is that what it is? There's a Raku. Now, we checked through this. This was no good. Those hollows were poor. All right. You say you want 3 cards? Dragonite, Pikachu, yes, the cheap one, and 1 more. All right, and 1 more. Like this girl right here. Laleep. Okay, you got little Laleep. Let's see. Shroodle. Acerella's Mischief is solid. That's a cheap Pikachu. I love this card. This is a really nice card. I love it because it's a Shinji Kana. Here's some of these Eevees. Look at that. That's cool. One of these Eevees could be nice. Now, I don't know what you mean by the cheap Pikachu. You mean the Pikachu EX? Nintendo got too greedy. Come on, Nintendo. Stop being so greedy. I don't know, man. They need to step it into high gear. I feel like they put a lot of mediocre stuff out there. All right, you got a bunch of hollows here. Whole bunch of hollows. Toxtricity, Torkoal, Dodrio. Ooh. Got to consider that. Yeah, you grabbed the Pikachu. Perfect. All right, so we got the Pikachu already. Wasn't sure which Pikachu you wanted. All right. That's worthy of grading. I like this Magneton. It's a Shinji Kanda, probably about 80 bucks in a PSA 10. Let's grab this. Did you have in mind what you wanted to be the 3rd item? Because we got Poopachu here. And then here's Dragonite. Rawr. Tossing this in here. Was that another Pikachu you just put back in the bag? I didn't see one. Dragonite. All right. Wow, he's looking really golden. And then, how about these 3? Yeah, I didn't see one. Is yellow poker deck more rare than blue poker deck? It appears so. I find it much harder to get blue. I find it much harder to get the yellow poker deck. If you think about it, it's just going to do better than blue anyways. Even if they were manufactured in the same amounts, the blue poker deck's not going to do as well because Pikachu's more famous than Blastoise. So my 2 favorite poker decks are the yellow deck, which is by far my favorite, followed probably by the red deck, just because people tend to prefer Charizard. But I know that the red deck was actually printed a lot more than the blue deck. The blue deck and the yellow deck seem to be short printed. There it is. So there is no second Pikachu. Now you must choose. I feel like it goes yellow, blue, green. Yellow, red, blue, green. Yeah, green I think tends to be the least popular. But I've seen blue unpopular as well. But the truth is, all of them go for about the same sometimes. Like, if you look at their prices, they're often very, very similar to each other. I think there is, you do find a premium on the red cards, and then you definitely find a premium on the yellow cards as well. No Eevee, but the rest are good. Thank you. Okay, so skip the Eevee. And if that's the case, it comes down to these 2. I'm going to choose the Magneton for you. High chance at a 10. And maybe easier to move than Korean Jolteon. There you have it, my lord. Yes. Yes, my king. We are. All right. Good. This shall go back into your bag and back onto the shelf. Your cards are prepared to be sent. Let's get your name on them. All right. T for tag. Got to write that down. Very important part of the process. If I don't write that down, it's a big problem. T. And ooh, people requesting some grading right now, huh? We got Mr. Brett Love. We got Mr. Tyler Davis. Got some people requesting some grades. Here's Kip F. He wants the Panini Prism Blaster Box for football. Here it is. Panini Prism Blaster Box. Mr. Kip. This is a real change of pace. What do you think of this, guys? All right, so we're approaching 8 p.m. I got to tell you guys, we're only running late. We're only running to 8 because I started the stream late. I started it much later than usual on purpose because I made that long form video. And then after I uploaded it, which I did right away, I uploaded it right away. After I uploaded it, I did not want to hit the live button and interrupt people who are watching the video. So I didn't want to screw myself up in the algorithm, which I think that's what would have happened. People would have stopped watching it midway, the early watchers. So I didn't want to do that. So we started late. We're ending late, but we're ending at 8 p.m. I don't intend to go past 8 p.m. So if you needed to place an order, it needs to be a small order or an easy to service one. Here goes. We got Pat Tillman, Emmett Smith, Jalen. I'm recognizing these names, man. Isn't that funny? And Felipe. We're coming into the Super Bowl season. Do you guys bet on sports? Do you guys do sports betting? I found out here in Missouri, sports betting has become legal since December 2025. And in 2 months, Missourians gambled $538 million. And the state of Missouri did not see that as like revenue. So, you know, hopefully they won their bets, but probably not. I don't know, probably like 50-50. The Emmett Smith card is good. He was my favorite player. Oh, what do you got? What do you got? All right, we've got, ooh, Jalen Waddle. Rookie. All right, Jalen Waddle, rookie patch card. How did he do here? Is this an expensive card? There we go. PSA, mister. PSA, I don't like tag very much. Oh, did I write tag on all of those? I think I did that subconsciously. My bad, dude. That's why we show this on screen so we can correct it. All right, PSA it is. My bad, dude. You paid for PSA. You got to have PSA. 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 There it goes. All right, we've corrected it. Tyler Davis, PSA. All right. Very good. Making sure that I show that off. Now, too bad his leg died. All right, so Emmett not doing so well, maybe. The minute someone says, too bad his leg died. He's like a horse. He's like a bad horse. There we go. All right. He's like Black Beauty from the movie Black Beauty. Who watched that back in the 90s, Black Beauty? I don't even remember what it was about. I hated it. I hated it. Girls love ponies for some reason. You guys notice that? Girls are all into ponies. They love horsies. Here's Quinn Meneres and Terrace Marshall. Okay, we got 2 rookies. Nice. And then here we have... Oh, you don't got to apologize. I made a mistake. I'm glad you saw it, actually. Odell. That's why I like to show it off on screen. Try to make sure that you saw it. I try to do that in case I make a mistake. Terrace Marshall, rookie. Antonio Gibson. Antonio. Very good. My mom forced me to read the book, and I hated it. Oh, it was a book first? Oh, dear God, dude. Oops. Here's Stephon Diggs. Here's Derek Brown. Oh, I'm rooting for Derek Brown because his name's Derek. And Zach Wilson, rookie. Okay, there it is. 1 whole box. Mr. Kip. Thank you, Kip. You'll be keeping all of the cards from this. We're going to sleeve up those rookies for you. Congratulations on the patch card. What were some old 90s movies I really liked? I liked the story called Secret Garden. Did you guys watch that one? Secret Garden was pretty cool. There we are. Has a certain, like, sadness to it. I liked the sadness. I pretty much like anything depressing, if you don't know that, when it comes to art. Because if a movie has, like, a happy ending, boo, next. I don't like movies with happy endings. They drive me nuts. All right. Very good. If it's not going to give me nightmares or make me feel bad, I don't want to watch. Man, the more I talk about myself, the more I'm not sure that I'm not like some kind of psychopath. There you go, Mr. Kip. It's got to be something painful or I don't want it. Okay, we'll set this right in here gently. Thank you so much, Mr. Kip. Tag just great so rough. If you get a 9, at least it's okay. There's a clear flaw on the card. Kayla Taylor, 3 Japanese Mega Symphonia. All right. We need a fresh box of the Mega Simp. 753. I don't think there's any more time, guys. We're not taking any more orders now. So here's the Mega Simp. My parents forced me to do a ton of reading. I read lots and lots of books when I was young. We were homeschooled, and my parents would just make us read tons of books as a result. So, and that might have been a good thing. That actually might have been an effective part of becoming educated, just reading well. Read a lot of books when I was young. That was like the only thing you had to do, actually, in the 90s before the internet. You had nothing else to do. My parents didn't allow video games for a long time, until I was much older, until around the time of the GameCube. Mister, that's a Mega Dream. Stop. 1 Mega Dream. Oh, Mega Dream and Mega Symphonia are so similar to each other in name. They both have Mega in the name. All right, hold on. Everyone's ordering so much Mega Dream and not so much of the Mega Symphonia. Okay, good catch. Thank you very much. So we got 3 of these, 5 of the Korean Rocket. Good catch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and 3 of the Korean Blue Sky Stream. 1, 2, 3. 3 of the Korean Lost Abyss. Oh, we got Lost Abyss? I thought that was removed. Why does it feel like I've removed Lost Abyss from the website like 3 times now? So we do not have Korean Lost Abyss. I'm pretty sure we sold out, didn't we? We sold out of that stuff. I've said it like 5 times, right? Haven't we? Let me see. Oh, is it in the menu, though? Let's see. It's in the menu! I think I mentioned before that after placing a website order that you do not get any email confirmation of receipt of purchase. Might want to look into that again. All right. Email confirmation of purchase, proof of purchase. I know why it's still in the menu. Because we still have some. Ta-da! All right, we're all good. I must have ran out of something else and falsely thought it was Lost Origin. Place an order on the website. You do not get an email receipt of your proof of purchase. There we go. That seems important. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Well, so the website doesn't send you... Wait, how many of these did she order again? She didn't order 10 of them. No, she ordered 3 of them. I'm just going crazy. A 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! So the website doesn't do that, but at least your PayPal ought to, right? I think your PayPal would. Because your PayPal gives you an email anytime you do anything. There we go. Very good. 1 Korean Mega Dream. All right, Mega Dream. Woo! So we got a Korean order of mixed packs. Good luck, Miss Kayla. Ready? Mr. 3. 300? You got it. We got it all taken care of, Kayla. It was just kind of a chaotic storm getting there. Very good. Ugh. All right. Here's Amazenta. Yeah, I'll be honest. When it comes to the website, I'm not a website genius. I just kind of let Karis mess with it. There we go. If something goes wrong, then I go, oh, we got to fix that right away. Actually, there is one thing that has to be worked on the website. We have to get like some sort of CAPTCHA corrected. PayPal's like, you got to do this CAPTCHA. Here's Kyle Gray. Were you signed into the website account or ordering as a guest? I got an email for my last order. Might be in your junk mail. Ooh, the junk mail. You know, I received a message from a customer who directly emailed me, and I actually had to check my spam to find the email. So I don't know how email decides what's spam and what's not. Here it is, Mega Dream. I don't know how they do that, but... Ah, Badoo. Got a little Badoo. He's pretty cute. Now, Lost Origin. We have Korean Lost Origin, people. You could pull a Giratina. Cold. Blue Sky Stream. You could pull the Rayquaza. Cold. A Victini. Cold. All right. But this time you did not. I'm sorry. Thank you, Kayla. Kayla. That's so weird. Now that I know that that song is actually about the artist's like attraction to Paul McCartney's wife, that's like super weird now. All right. I just want to bang my friend's wife. Lay low. Not a spam or the inbox. Only confirmation I got was my credit card saying there was a charge. Ooh. Oh, because it's not a PayPal order, you're saying. Okay. Very interesting. Intrigue. Okay, so what do we got? It's 7:59. We have a little Brett order here. We have a little Nathan Norman order here. It says, custom booster Poke Shuffle times 10, $40 for a box break spot, $5 for a bag sort. All right, this is Nathan Norman. Hello, Nathan Norman. Into the box break you go. Ooh. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little box breaks. Thank you for that. Now let's get your Poke Shuffles. These streams are so packed now that they're not like a full 4-hour block. It's like a race against time nowadays. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We love the bonus card. Let's see what's in the bonus card. Cold. Bonus card was cold. The whole round was cold, Nathan Norman. All right, but you pulled this lovely this lovely Jigglypuff. I'm sorry, man. Cold round on the Poke Shuffles there. Bag sort, Nathan Norman. So how much could you have, Nathan? Is it a huge bag? Let's find out. Usually people only order bag sorts by the time they have a ton of stuff. That's the pattern. Aha, whoa, you do got a lot of stuff. Okay, let's take a brief look, huh? So here's some packets of hollows. You can actually trade these in for a spot in the trade slab if you don't want them. And let's keep going. So now you got some Japanese hits here. The Gengar's great. Badoo. So Badoo, he's like stacked with some other cards, and those other cards are not valuable. Here it is, Badoo. Here you have this guy. He's stacked with another card. I got to stop doing that because it just creates so much work when a bag sort comes out. Here's this guy. Ooh, I'm loving this Jim Sabrina's Mr. Mime. Really nice. All right, but see like this Glaceon EX, I just kind of treat him like junk. So these can go right over here. That's nice. Badoo, this is like junk to me. This is not junk. Garchomp, Arboliva, Sedatain, those are like junk. Here's Electivire, Moltres. Nobody has ever graded the EXs, not even once. Nobody ever grades them on this channel. Where'd this come from? It's not sleeved. Okay, you might have opened a pack of that at one point. Some more poker, very cool. Some yellow border hollows. Those are a bit older. Radiant Charizard is nice. Young Goose, Web Warriors, Okie Dokie. Oh, wow. You're the guy who got the Gyarados. Wow, I'm jealous, man. Too bad it's so off-center. The back of it has a white dot up here as well. So I would assume this gets probably about an 8. Man, wish you could have gotten a 10. I'd buy it from you, like full price. If you graded it and graded 10, I'd buy it from you. I wanted somebody to pull that Gyarados in a 10. Such a cool card, man. Would I still grade it? I'd probably still grade it. Keep an eye on these. Okay, keep an eye on those. All right, I'm going to set these to the side now. Those can go over there now. Okay, we've got a little Chinese Gengar, still valuable. That's pretty much junk. That's some XY bulk. That's nice. XY Pikachus, Nidoran. Ooh, Pikachu. All right, some bulk. All right, so we're going through this, and it's obvious you got a lot of stuff, right? Like, I can see that you have a lot of stuff. Like, that's nice. That's nice. Let's put this, let's put this over here. And what I shall do now, we shall split this into two sets. We're going to have the A tier and the B tier. Are you ready? A tier, B tier. So here goes. That's B tier. And this is A tier. Okay. All right. All right. These two are clearly S tier or A tier. Altaria. Those are easy to grade. Easy to grade. Actual hits versus sort of like decent little card, you know what I mean? Brock's Grit's a reverse hollow. So what you finally have to do with them is actually grade them. You have to sit down and hand out a grade to each card and decide which of these need to grade with PSA or tag, or do I grade it at all? This is a packet of hollows. Here's Blastoise EX. He goes in this pile. Let's be honest. Here's a packet of hollows. Hollows. A common. Okay. This is, to me, is a packet of hollows. Kurosame. Ooh, I'm going to put it in B tier. All right, there you go. So we've divided it a little more. Now you've got your little hits pile. This is your $5 bag sort, and then we got to move on because it's already 8:05. We got to move on, bro. All right, go ahead and rewatch that by saving the clip to this part of the stream. You can rewind it, okay? You can rewind and watch again and again. You got 3 distinct groups: your hits, your hollows, and B tier. A, B, and C. This is A. This pile is B. The hollows are C tiers. Generally stuff you're never going to grade. You're just going to sell it as bulk, or maybe you do grade it. I don't know. Maybe you're a little crazy. I make junk packs out of stuff like that. Nathan Norman. So we'll have an inside bag here with your name on it just to keep it safe. All right. How do you like that, Nathan? Was that helpful? Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate all the orders, man. Thanks, Mr. I was signed into the website with my account, so there maybe is a discrepancy. Discrepancy. That's such a nice word. Discrepancy. All right. Let's go put this away. Now, feel free to rewatch that bag sort anytime you want. You've got it recorded in the live stream. Whew. Now, one big order. Mr. Brett, he says, what if we did one more big order? Let's see what kind of order we got here. Okay, so he says, Topps first movie, Japanese base set Squirtle Break. Ooh, the Squirtle Break clicks forward. You got it. Okay. Timestamp 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now, where's our little lightning Squirtle Break? Here it is. Oh, he's close now, guys. There's 3 spots left. 3 spots on our lightning Squirtle. This is probably your last chance to get in. It's Friday. Tomorrow's Friday, everybody. That guy's ending. Now, basic Squirtle, English UPC, Mew, tag 10. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, the heartbreak. Haha. This is a fantastic break, too, you know. So hard to grade this card 10. All right, we have you, Mr. Brett, going into the heartbreak. I was a little confused because I was like, what is it? 40 bucks for this? And I was like, that's a break, silly. There you go. Mister, you grade all kinds of different cards. I thought, crazy amounts of randoms, I thought. So what I've been doing is I've been trying to grade some like junk, but that's just because I have a deal with Tag to get a whole bunch of cards graded. That's it. I happen to have a lower cost when I grade them, so that helps a little bit. And they do grade 9, and that just kills all the profit. There's not a lot of profit to make on junk cards. The margins can be so slim. And then let's say you have to sell yours on eBay. Well, eBay's going to take 13% of that. I don't have to. I have my little card shop that only took 7 years to put together. So I have a little bit of a privilege. Cheaper grades, no eBay fees. So that gives me just enough of a margin in there to go, okay, I'll bother with that. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the English Mutag break. And then he says, a spot in the Team Rocket box break. I think he means the pack break, the split. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a great one. So now we have 4 people in there. All right, so this is moved by 1 spot. Did I write that down? I did. The pack split is moving by 1 spot. So this pack split has 4 people in it now. It's actually a very good item. I think when it gets close, it's going to go off very quickly because it's Team Rocket pack. Team Rocket always goes off fast. There we go. You never know. There's so much competition on the table these days. There's so many good items. It's really hard to say. 2 live customs. All right. So after that, we get your Topps First Movie pack. Ready? All right. Good luck in the live customs. I hope you snipe a chase card out of here. How many cards are in your average tax submission? 100-ish? I think it leans toward 150. So we do about 150, and I just start reaching for anything. And it's very tricky. It's very tricky. Ooh, you're just loving these. You're loving these live customs. They're playing in your favor right now. Do you like that they're shuffled now? You used to get killed when they weren't shuffled. BGS 10. What? That's the same card. Except it says 150 at the bottom. Now I'm confused because that was this card. So what was the other Bowser? That means you didn't pull the other Bowser on the first round, right? Ah, man, I got to be so careful when labeling these items in this box. Oh my gosh, it was this. That was the first Bowser you pulled, 95. This one says 150, 150. Oh, I got to start doing that from now on. All right, you somehow pulled both Bowsers out of the box. What were the odds of that? The odds must have been so small. So you just pulled this one. That was what you just now pulled. Last time you actually pulled this Bowser. So the question I have for you, would you like to keep this Bowser or would you like to re-roll it? This is 2015. This is 2010. I think those are the only 2 Bowsers in the box. You somehow got them both. 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Feel like you graded one of every Pikachu card. You would have done at least decent over the last 10 years. Keep them. All right, so we're keeping both of those. Sounds good, man. Very cool. They actually kind of feel like they go together, you know, both Bowsers. Cool, man. That's so crazy. All right, and I'm going to have to remember that they can be very confusing that way. All right. Because we would have been very confused trying to figure that out. Topps First Movie. Another Topps product that I'm not sure why I sell it, because it's way too good. Here goes. Topps First Movie. Ready? Ready, Freddy? All right, we got to handle these like a pro. No touching the surface at all. I don't know what this music is. You've got Reunited. Reunited and it feels so good. All right, Reunited has been pulled. Ooh. We also have this card. This card. Ooh, this is a Charizard pull. It's called the Tail End of the Race. If you pull a 10 on this, you might as well try to sell it for like $100 to $150. That's what I'm saying. These packs don't make any sense. I might as well take them down, dude. I don't think I should be selling these. It just doesn't make sense. The other set didn't make any sense either. We were selling the Series 2. It didn't make any sense to sell them. All right, and here's Awakenings. When a set is so easy to grade 10, it doesn't make sense to not grade it 10 first. These are all coming out in like perfect condition. All right, that's going to be the end. Wow, thank you so much, Brett. I hope you enjoy these. I think you got a great deal on them. I think they're a high-quality card. I'm going to toss them in here. Always fun when you're in here, Mr. Brett. And you did so good tonight on those live customs. I mean, you actually sniped it 2 times in a row. So that was really impressive. You got 2 snipes on those live customs. Maybe you'll snipe these. Maybe you'll snipe this. We'll find out later. Everybody, the Squirtle has 3 spots left. I'm hopping off. It's Thursday night. I'll see you for the Friday morning stream. And we'll start doing some giveaways. I noticed we did a break from the giveaways today on Thursday. So we'll do some giveaways for Friday. I'll see you there, guys. See you later, everybody. Don't forget to watch that video I released. I released a fresh video. You got to watch it. I'll see you later.